Hi, this is Peter Vollers, Senior and Junior, who is filming. We just got back from an epic day of pre-running for Vermont Overland Trophy, and we thought it'd be a good idea to do a little video on some of the technology that we're using to be able to navigate in Vermont, and a lot of this will be the same technology that we use for Vermont Overland Trophy. Simple stuff. I've got a basic iPad here. It happens to be a newer version. I've got an iPhone 4S here, and I'm mounting these with the RAM mount mounts that you can find these on you can find these whole setup, the whole assemblies on Amazon.com or at any place that sells RAM mounts. That's RAM mount, and simple iOS products. And it doesn't have to be iOS products. It's just that it's what we're used to, and it is just what works. And we can buy them fairly locally. We shoot down to Best Buy to get these things, which is only 25 minutes away. So very simply, we're using two main apps with the iOS devices. The first one is called Goodreader, and Goodreader these are all very inexpensive apps. I think Goodreader for iPad is like $4.99, and what I do with Goodreader is I open up. I'll go to with Vermont Maps. I go to the VTrans website, and Vermont Department of Transportation. It's a little bit hard to find the town highway maps, but they're there, and you just poke around in it, you'll find them. I want to go and find a town highway map. They're all the town highways in the entire state. And after I've already downloaded Goodreader, and that's Goodreader, and I've also downloaded Avenza PDF maps, two widely available PDF document apps. And PDF Maps is particularly good because it handles the mapping aspect of it, which is what we're looking for. And I'll show you. I'll be able to tell you why both are important. So I'll go into Woodstock here, and I'm a little bit, well, actually on this iPad, I'm able to do this because I have there are two types of iPads if you don't know already. There's one that has just Wi-Fi, and there's one that has Wi-Fi and cellular. I went for the cellular when I upgraded just because it's great, because I'm sitting here with phone coverage. And actually, they assign you another phone number that you don't even use, but it gives me the ability to, we have full 4G service here in Woodstock, so it gives me the ability to just bring up websites when I'm on the road and stuff without Wi-Fi, which is great. So I brought up Woodstock. I'm going to click on that PDF. It's gonna come through via the phone service. I can also do this via Wi-Fi, and it prompts me right there, open in PDF Maps or open in Goodreader. And these are I also have Dropbox. So I'm going to open this first in Goodreader. And I open it up in Goodreader, and boom, there it is. That's the Woodstock Town Highway map. I can manipulate it. I can make it bigger, smaller, but this is the best thing. Actually, this is something I only really discovered about a month ago. The best thing about Goodreader is this: you can hit these little things and you can finger paint your route right on Goodreader, okay? But wait, it gets even better. You can also, I'll save that. You can also hit the little ABC thing and write a note. You can say hello, and that forms right here, and I can move that anywhere I want on the screen to make notes on my routes as I'm going, which is incredible. So this is actually this has no GPS ability on this. It's just a static map, but I can manipulate it, and then I will save it, and I'll save my notes. And then what I do is I'll go back to main menu, and I'm going to go and manage files, and then I'm going to hit this, and I can do what? I can open in. I'm going to always flatten the annotations, by the way, because that makes it so your annotations are preserved. So there's little squiggly, the finger painting is going to be preserved. I'll flatten the annotations, and then it prompts me open in PDF Maps, which is what I'll do right now. So that takes a couple seconds. It's got to open up in PDF Maps, and what it's doing is it's taking in all of the, it's quite a bit of data, so it's taking that all in. So it takes a little while. Sorry about the delay here. You can see all my other maps that I've got going all over the place. I shouldn't show you these, the VOT people, but that's okay. So then bingo, I open that up, and what I've got is town of Woodstock, and if I hit this little arrow, now my map functionality that's part of the iOS device is overlaid onto the town highway map, and also I've got the notes I just put on there. The squiggly line, the routes, you can do whatever you want. There's a million other things you can do. You can make these great little, when you're back in Goodreader, you can make these great little circles on it, which I find really helpful when I'm pre-running. I will take a circle and just put that, you know, I want to be in that area. So there's a bunch of things you can do. And then what I'm doing on the road is when I'm out there pre-running, I'm toggling back and forth. So I'm using this as my map, and it's full functional GPS, and I'm going and I know exactly where I am. See all these are class 4 roads. See these little dotted, these little U's are unmaintained, and and every town in Vermont has class 4 roads, and that's what we're going to be using and traveling over in Vermont Overland Trophy and all of the Vermont Overland events. So what I'll do is I'll be cruising through these, and then I'll go back to Goodreader and I'll take notes as I go. So I just keep taking notes and I keep toggling back and forth, which is just the most awesome thing. For VOT, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to send everybody the map files, because you can actually email. What's really cool about PDF maps as well is that you can email, you go back and you go manage file, and you hit it, you can email the files, and you can email multiple files. You can email the parent files. So you can send as is or flatten the annotations again, and then boom, you can email that out. So I'm going to be sending all of our registrants, all the participants, all the map files with my notes on it, but it won't have the routes, because I have some very, very important notes that are going to help people not make a bad mistake in navigation, are going to point out difficulty. It's also going to point out the locavore stops. It's going to point out gas stations, diesel stations, cool places to stop for just, you know, the best maple creamy that you could possibly have and things like that. So I'll be pointing those things out along the route, but I won't give the route, because what you're going to do is you're going to get a list of town highway numbers that you're going to put in that morning, and for each one you're going to input that, use your Goodreader app, put all those in your they're already going to be uploaded, so we don't need coverage to have it. You're going to make your notes and use your finger painting, and then you're going to save everything over to PDF maps. And only going to be, each day is only like 6 or 7 towns, because there's just a ton of trails. So it's quick and easy to do that, and then you've got your route, and then you're off and running. So that's basically it. So you've got iOS devices, RAM mounts, widely available from, I get my stuff, RAM mounts, I get them from Amazon.com. I know I'm Mr. Locavore, but they don't sell these in Woodstock, or I'd get them here. So, and you've got, you know, basic iOS stuff. iPhone works well. I don't know how the iPhone 5 works just yet, because I don't have one yet, but I'll have that in July probably. And then Goodreader and Avenza PDF maps. You know, for all of Vermont Overland runs, even our day trips, I now send people the maps in advance with my notes on it and with the routes on it. They open it up in Goodreader, and then they put it in PDF maps, and they can track our progress as we go each day. So that's what we're going to be doing. Thanks very much. Looking forward to it.